Hello everyone, my name is Savannah Bennett, and today I'm going to be presenting my mood board project, and the play that I chose is called "'Tis Pity She's a Whore" by John Ford. This was first performed in the 1630s. To begin, why did I choose this play? Mainly because of the theme and the storyline with tragedy and the drama, and also because there was many connections and similarities that I seen in the play and in our society today. It definitely brought up a lot of different emotions and feelings for me personally just through the title itself with patriarchy and sexism. So in this slide, I wanted to portray my overall mood as like a reflective mood, especially around feminism and sexism and patriarchy. And this play, like, it definitely brought up a lot of moods, like with judgment, avoidance, and disapproval. But also there was parts where it was liberating and powerful. The main character, she was a woman and she was strong and she did what she wanted despite what society thought of her. She wanted to love who she wanted to love. And because she did that, society and people portrayed her as a whore. And this is also that something we see in our society today. So in this slide itself, I did women and women who are in our society today who are portrayed in a negative way, and also women in that era, in the Renaissance era. And the picture in the middle definitely was a combination of both and is like an example of the play overall with women being degraded. In this next slide, I wanted to do the setting mood. When reading the play, I definitely got a feeling of a small town with open land and a lot of people in the Renaissance area. In this slide, when reading the play, I definitely could smell a lot of bread, a lot of vegetable, which I'm showing in this upper image, a lot of vegetables, a lot of fruits, grapes. Also, something that I sensed was classical music. There was a lot of classical music, live band, and also when reading the play, something that I could kind of like visualize and had a sense for was the fabric in a type of like rusty and coarse material, like this image above. Another thing throughout this play that was seen was definitely romance and controversy with lovers, especially in a three-person group with one woman, two men. Being that, it brought up a lot of moods around jealousy, anger, disagreement. There was a lot of fighting over one woman and killing in disagreement. One of the questions was, would I change anything with this play? And one thing that I do want to incorporate would be the language. I would definitely want to keep the setting, keep the fabric, keep the clothing of the Renaissance era. However, I would want the language to be a language that people are familiar with, something that young people or people in our society today, like slang, would be used as the language. And I feel like that's the, if I can change or say something about that, it would be the language. But I definitely love the idea of the original play, of the setting and the mood. So this is my worksite page. Thank you all for listening and watching my presentation. Thank you and have a nice day.